Okay, I'm back now, and I'm standing on top of a doll's top. Let's go ahead and pick it up since we're there. It's sand dollar. You can pick up the shells on the beach and you can sell them. And if the otter has washed up along the shore, you can actually give them to him. Based on what you give him, you can get something pretty good. Now I'm going to go into Nooks and see what he might have today. Every day he has something different, and the more you buy from him, he'll upgrade his shop more and more. Same stuff. That's the same chair, but he's got a harp. I like the harp. I don't have enough. Okay, hang on. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so maybe if I sell this stupid bass. If I'd sold that sunfish, I probably would have made a whole lot. Oh, I got the sand dollars too. And just as a message to Jupiter, know that catching a sunfish in this game is actually fairly rare. So the fact that I got that first thing as the first fish I caught, considering our inside joke, I think that was pretty cool. So, okay, I'm gonna sell it. I sold his work shirt back to him. 630 bells. I have barely enough for the harp. So I'm actually gonna... Okay. So. He doesn't really have a whole lot today. He's got that same stupid chair, which is really unusual. I'm actually going to put the fishing rod away right now. Because sometimes there will be a shooting star go across the sky, and if you hit the button fast enough, you'll make a wish, and the next day you'll get a special item in the mail. And like I said last time about Mabel here, if I talk to her every day, eventually she'll enjoy talking to me. I'm sorry, Sable, not Mabel. She's pretty much this way all the time. But you gotta keep talking to her, be persistent, and eventually she'll start talking to you like a friend. You just gotta keep trying every day. Alright, she's not gonna move. These shops are so small and you can't maneuver in them because the animals follow you around. I'm trying to figure what this is. I want a ski mask. Unlike Nooks, the Able sisters don't upgrade their shop. The next thing I'm gonna do, I think I said that there was... I showed you there was a new resident in the town, and that was the zebra. I think that there's another resident in the town. Oh my. We've got 2 additional residents. Walker's new. And Nibbles is new. So we're gonna go visit both of them. Let's start with Nibbles because Nibbles is closest. Oh, well, wait a second, because here's Walker. Well, he's cute. So then this is Nibbles then. That's cool. They're right next to each other. So we got 6 villagers now. Now Nibbles, you see all the boxes here in her house. That means she's just moved in, so she's brand new. squirrel. My favorite squirrel is Static. He was in my City Folk game. My mom started playing my game, she let him move out. Not on purpose, but she did. There's one little again. Alright, another thing that I was gonna do is if you see these little cracks in the ground like this right here. And this is one of my favorite things to do, really. If you have a shovel, you can dig up fossils, which is really cool, because I'll show you why. Now you can do one of two things with fossils. You can sell them, or you can donate to the museum, just like anything else, the bugs, the fish, you can do that too. But you got these rocks that are throughout the entire town like this. And here's something really cool. And I'm telling you now, you have to dig these holes like I'm doing now, otherwise this will not work right. Alright, so this isn't the rock. And you can do this once a day in the game. Now the fun part is trying to locate every rock in the village, because they're in random spots and there's different numbers of them, and it will be a different rock every day. The more often you do it, the more you'll recognize where the rocks are in your village. But let's see, I'll find them first. And they can be anywhere. There's some clover. Sometimes you'll find a 4-leaf clover when you pull it up, but that's really rare. Here's a rock. And it's not that rock either. I didn't dig a hole behind me because there's a tree there and that holds me in place. So the thing is, you don't want to move. When you hit a rock, the more often you hit it, you'll start flying backwards. And the further away you get from the rock, the less likely you are to hit the rock with the shovel. And you want to be able to hit this rock as many times as you can without being pushed back. And when you dig the holes, it supports you, and it keeps you from getting pushed back. Here's another. Now these aren't always fossils. Sometimes they're, and I've never figured out how to pronounce this, so somebody please comment if you know. Gyroids or gyroids, or I'm not sure. I can also dig up pitfall seeds, which I'm going to rebury it and show you what happens. This happened earlier on in one of my other videos, but when you walk over a pit seed, that happens. And you got to press the buttons to get yourself out of it. But right now, there's also weeds that'll sprout in your city, and you want to get rid of them. Okay. So here's a rock. So I've done 3 rocks now so far. I'm not sure how many. I think there'd be like 5 or 6. It's not this rock. So there's still a lot of rocks somewhere. There might even be more. Another fossil. So one more fossil. I'm going to dig this one up. Maybe not a fossil. But I'm going to dig this one up and I'm going to stop. And we'll continue looking for that rock. Alright.